Okay guys, I switched banks right there. I would have filmed through that, but I really don't want to risk my one and only camera, so you guys didn't get to see it. Oh, so sad. Some sort of crab. It's kind of cool. Oh, crawdads. That must be what that's from. It does kind of look more like a crawdad than a crab. Anyway, like I said, I don't really know where I'm going, but going somewhere. I don't know if this is in part 1 or part 2 or how I'm going to divvy this all up, but for now, let's just call this the official start of part 2. Once I get to a good place to sit, I'm probably going to stop recording and make a video in response to somebody. It's mad bad voodoo. Anyway, this is a pretty cool, I'm going to call it a creek. Around here they call this a river. It's kind of a pathetic river. I came from Tulsa, and there we have the Arkansas River, and it's like easily 4 or 5 times as wide as this. Anyway, thinking about going swimming too, because it's getting kind of hot, which also you guys couldn't come for, so suck it yet again. Headed down that way somewhere. Hell, I may just stop here, I don't know. I like this side of the river quite a bit better. The other side over there was serious fucking snake territory. There's a fish jump. Right there those rings are. That may be a pretty good sign to stop. This does seem to be a little deeper. Oh. We may come back here, but I'm going to keep heading on. Mainly because there's a guy about, I don't know, 100 feet down the bank from here now. And I don't know, when I go walking deep off into the woods, I don't really like to see other people. Maybe that's just me. And some of this really sucks being 6'5". I have to duck for almost everything around here. I can fish from there. That's just almost shallow enough to cross. It actually may still be shallow enough to cross. I don't know how deep that part in the middle is. What am I going to talk about? Oh, I owned you noob. Commented on my gun hate video I made. Basically, just listing some reasons I don't like a few guns that everyone else seems to love. And he was talking about AKs. And in this, basically he was saying that most of the AKs I've owned, which at this point includes 2 Wasser 10s, 1 Wasser 10 underfolder, 2 Century Arms AK-74s, 1 Polish Tantal, and 1 of their just regular ones. I think it's a Bulgarian. Like 5 parts kits builds, 2 Sega conversions, an Arsenal SLR 10. Woo. Horses. Sorry, an Arsenal SLR 106. Draco pistol. I forgot about that one the other day, and there's one I can't fucking remember. It was another high quality one though. This is the cleanest I've seen this little creek. Anyway, so I've owned an assload of AKs, and I was telling him that basically everything but the Segas, one of the 74s, and the Arsenal was a piece of shit. That's actually not fair, because the Draco was actually a very good gun too. And we kind of came to the conclusion together that ARs are more reliable than people say, AKs are more accurate than people say, and that in general there's just a lot of hype on the internet that contributes to our feelings on these rifles. Ooh, this is slick rock. And just because I don't like something doesn't mean that you can't like something, basically. And honestly, inside 25 yards, I don't really care what I'm shooting. That's what you're going to be shooting most of the time. Defensive-wise, anyway. I'm going to risk my camera. Anyway, so maybe I have a lot of prejudice like everybody else on the internet, but one thing you're never going to get from me is a review on a gun singing its praises. You'll probably never get that. I'm going to tell you everything I hate about the gun first before I tell you what I like about it. There are very few exceptions to that. I mean, the AR-15, there's really nothing I hate about it. The same with the SIG 226. It's probably going to be a while, honestly, before you see reviews on guns like that I just don't have any problems with. I don't know if I'm even recording right now. Yeah, I am. I don't know how much card I have left, though. I'm going to stop this for a second and check. Oh, good. I have like 25 minutes still before I have to change cards. Honestly, don't know how much I've recorded so far. That made a nice break anyway. Shotguns are another thing I actually really like, but currently don't own that many. I only have 2 shotguns. I have a Winchester 1897 and a Mossberg 590. And you're probably not going to see reviews on those anytime soon, because I really love both of them. Okay. Whew, tiny fish. For me, the point of the whole thing isn't, you know, telling you about guns I love. It's telling you, I guess sort of like that video said, why I think a given gun sucks. Every gun sucks in its own way. It's just learning how to live with the way that gun sucks. And there are guns that suck less than others. Some guns actually don't suck at all. I mean, if you had a good, like Bulgarian or Chinese made AK-47, like the full auto military AK, there isn't a goddamn thing wrong with that. I would be very hard pressed to find anything wrong with it, other than maybe accuracy. And really, going to any other cartridge with 7.62 by 39, or buying high quality 7.62 by 39 ammo, would fix the accuracy problem. Let's see, what else? Oh, US made AR-15s, M16s are very hard to find something wrong with too. Although there are occasionally, you know, lackluster companies that make an AR that, you know, in my opinion shouldn't be. I honestly at this point would not own an Olympic, a Bushmaster, or a Remington, or a DPMS ever again. Okay. A couple of those I've owned, a couple of them I just had friends that owned them. And in my opinion, they're not as good as others. Okay, that's enough on that. I'm gonna take a minute to pause, I guess. Okay, I thought of something else to talk about. Here recently I've been getting into building medical kits and stuff like that, and I was wondering how popular it'd be to do some videos on that. Figure anyone still watching at this point in this probably 20 or 30 minute video really likes my channel, so I'm probably only talking to like I Owned You Noob and a couple other people. I don't know, I really find medical kits interesting because it's really outside of my field of expertise. Any medical kit I build basically is not for me to use, it's for, well, I'm just going to tell you, my mother is a doctor. She's a neonatologist, which is a neonatal intensive care doctor. She takes care of very tiny, preemie babies. But actually I find talking to her about medical stuff is like, she knows more than you could ever hope to learn about the subject. So, pretty much if I build a medical kit, it's for her. I'm not going to be the one using it. I know first aid crap. I can stop bleeding and do crap like that. I'm just not the number one person in my house, I guess. I'm second at best. Getting a little boulder here going out in the middle of the creek. It actually feels pretty damn nice on my boots. Which, by the way, these are Merrills. As I almost fall down. They're very nice too. When I find some place to sit down and do that Mad Bad Voodoo video, I'm going to film kind of an EDC update too. See what I actually have on me. Pretty damn far into the woods. I mean, I'm probably, I don't know, a good mile in at this point. I mean, I hiked quite a bit in between the clips that you guys saw. I'm basically just kind of taking a break. I'm playing with minnows, apparently. I'm thinking I'm either going to have to go back down to that spot to fish or keep hiking that way. I don't know, but tell me if you guys want to see videos on med kits. If you guys do, I'll make one. I actually don't have that much of a med kit on me right now. I have like a little EDC pack from AMP3 and the stuff I keep in my wallet, which is basically a large patch band-aid and some sutures. In case you ever wondered, what does P226nut keep in his wallet for med supplies? Well, there you go. Woo, I almost fall down again. Let's go a little deeper. Oh, this is much nicer. I guess I'm going to go ahead and film that Mad Bad Voodoo video. I'll catch you guys up with this here in a minute.